Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center. Today we have a Google Pixel 7a with a cracked display and it needs a new one. And David is here with us to do just that. Let's go. So first thing we're gonna do is try to assess the damage on the smartphone, and the back portion, not really an issue. We're just gonna remove this broken display right from the get-go. This is the first step. So instead of going from the back like most smartphones that we have here in the shop, we are gonna start with the front display. And apparently we can't do just that because the sides are fairly cracked, and as we pry on the sides, the top seems to give out. So we're just gonna focus our attention in removing shards of glass that might be attached to the housing itself. We're gonna slice through the adhesive on the side, and you can see that there's a considerable gap on this portion. So we're gonna capitalize on that one and use that as leverage, and we're just gonna put some prying tool between those gaps and slowly lift it up, making sure that the housing side is not scratched up as we do so. And I think we're almost there. Just gonna lift this one corner, and voila, the front display is now ready to be fully removed. The connector is of course attached to the main board, so we're just gonna unscrew one screw and remove the retaining clip, put that to the side, and disconnect the connector itself. So it's gonna be a beefy connector. We're just gonna be careful not to damage the connector going to the main board. Next up is we're gonna try to remove the fingerprint scanning hardware. So the fingerprint scanner for the Pixel 7a is underneath the display glass. So that's gonna be reused on our new display. And here in the corner, we're just gonna grind some parts of the housing because it's distorted or bent upon impact. And here we're gonna slice the fingerprint scanner off of the broken display. We're gonna do that meticulously because it's a very thin component, and we're gonna reuse the adhesive that comes with it. We're just gonna position it just like this one and install it. So right now we're just gonna attach the replacement display as part of our testing. No adhesives yet, so we're just gonna install this and make sure that it's working with the main board. There's no going back for us now because the display, the old one, has been fully disintegrated, and thankfully this replacement display is working. Touchscreen brightness, colors, the buttons are all working. Next up is we're gonna sort out our way through the different language here. We're gonna use Google Translate to put it back into English because David knows Korean and English, but not French. I'm not sure what this language is. So we're gonna revert that to the default language so that we can register our fingerprint to confirm if it's working or not. That's the important thing that we need to consider. Apparently, reverting to a different language is kind of difficult. But here we are. I think the fingerprint scanner is working good now, so we're just gonna go back to our reassembly. Here we don't need our liquid glue because the replacement display comes with its own adhesive strips on the sides. So we're just gonna remove those cover for the adhesive, clean up the housing, and then install the display. So we're gonna attach the connector to the connector going to the main board. I'm gonna secure it with a clip, and it's gonna be done. So if you have a Google Pixel 7a with a broken display and you need a replacement part, don't hesitate to message us or visit Sydney CBD Repair Center. We have parts for you, and of course David here is a professional. He will perform the repairs here in the shop, and if you're outside of Sydney, you can also mail in your broken smartphone and we'll fix it here in the shop. And that's it. This is now done. This is the before and after, and we're just gonna give our client a free tempered glass. And we'll see you again next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions. This now looks awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Center. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.